Yizzo, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man, you could tap in or you could tap out. But you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now you already know time, energy, the highest forms of currency, my G's. I know they got you out here chasing the bag, chasing that money and chasing that moolah, stacking that cheese, that cheddar, and that mozzarella. But always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex. That time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G's, at all times. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Now, big salute to all my day one investors, right? Everybody that's highly invested in the channel, everybody that understands that we are growing this channel organically, constant elevation. Yeah, we on our way to the top, well over 50,000 subscribers, and we on our way to 60K, all right? Even bigger salute to all my newcomers, all my new subscribers, all my new investors, man. Everybody that's making their way to the Realest channel on YouTube, yours truly, Grown Man Business TV, is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. You already know how I'm giving it up, and you absolutely know how I'm putting it down, my G's. All right, now do me a favor, my G's. Wipe off your feet before you step into the big house. You understand me? Listen, man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure your notification bells are ringing loud and clear every time you step foot in the Realest channel on YouTube. Yours truly, Grown Man Business TV, is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now, listen, man, I got a lot of people in the DMs right now. Yo, Big G and BTV, what's your thought process on everything that's going on with Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane? Yo, Big G and BTV, what's your perspective on everything that's going down between Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty? And I got to say, man, absolutely nasty work, my G's. Listen, man, I'm hearing all of the allegations about Gucci Mane in this situation being a rat or telling. No paperwork, no evidence, just people out here making false claims on that man's name. And we're going to talk about that. But the situation with Pooh Shiesty is also nasty work. You know, you got a young artist, right? You know, already did some fair time, just getting out, just getting back to his family, his mama, his grandmama. You understand what I'm saying? Just getting back into the mix of things and already headed back to the federal penitentiary. Now, everybody in this algorithm is free Pooh Shiesty, and you know, why would Pooh Shiesty do this? And it's so sad. But I'm here to tell you, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Yeah, Pooh Shiesty was kicking the doors down in the federal penitentiary, and he act like he wanted to go back, and hey, there you go. See, I'm gonna tell you something. Before you gotta know something. Grown Man Business TV is gonna connect the dots like none other. Nobody's gonna say these things on this algorithm. Nobody's gonna give you this pure dope like me. Yeah, I told y'all before, it ain't so bad. Every now and then, some of you youngsters gotta go to jail. Oh, when you come out this time, your name gonna be Pooh Muhammad. Yeah. We're gonna talk more about that. We're gonna talk more about that. And then we also gonna talk about New York versus down south. Yeah, I think it's time we have this conversation. I think it's time we get this and put it to the forefront, and we get some understanding about what's going on between New York City, and down south. Big salute to the homie Zippy with the drippy. Yeah, I just got some wind. I got some clips and I got some receipts on you talking crazy about down south and about Ratlanta. And I want to give some clarity to that, okay? So we're going to have some fun with this. Big salute to the chat. You know, we're going to bait the algorithm. Make sure y'all do what y'all supposed to do when y'all come in here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know, make sure your notification bells are ringing loud and clear. All right? But we're going to have a conversation. New York City in Ratlanta. Yeah. We're going to have a talk. Zippy, I heard what you said, Zippy. And I hope you hear what I say. All right? So you already know, man. Before we go any further, I gotta, before I give you this pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles, before I give you this pure dope, I gotta do some customizations to the chat. Yeah, the higher ups and the elites are always playing chess at the highest level. The higher ups and the elites are always trying to muffle the message and shadow ban the channel. Yeah, the higher ups and the elites understand that Grown Man Business TV is an absolute threat to the establishment. And not only am I a threat to the establishment, right? But the revolution will be televised right here in these YouTube streets. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And even if I'm talking about Pooh Shiesty, even if I'm talking about New York versus down south, it's going to be a message in the madness. Okay, so big salute to the chat. Yeah, man, I gotta keep it 100. We gonna get right into this because I think it's nasty work when you see all of these people talking about free Pooh Shiesty and Pooh Shiesty this and Pooh Shiesty that. You know, like Pooh Shiesty ain't know exactly what he was doing when he went out there to Dallas or when he got up with Gucci Mane. We got to stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? As a community, as a people, we got to stop saying free Pooh Shiesty or free this man or free that man. Sometime your ass need to go to prison. Yeah, we're gonna have a conversation. I don't wanna play no more. I'm not gonna sugarcoat the situation. I'm not gonna get out here and put all the cut and the quad nine and baking soda on the content. Pooh Shiesty, yeah. You're right where you belong at. The universe got you right where you need to be, youngster. Yeah, we're gonna have a conversation. I don't want to waste no time, man. I want to get right into this. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Now you see that right there at the bottom of the chat, right? Right there at the bottom of the chat. Before you get in here with your Twitter fingers, using your Twitter fingers all in the comment section, doing the extra Twittering with your Twitter fingers all in my comment section, doing the extra Twittering with your Twitter fingers. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure your notification bells are ringing loud and clear. Every time you step foot in the Realest channel on YouTube, yours truly, Grown Man Business TV, is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be, all right? Now, Pooh Shiesty is in federal custody, right? And he is being accused of, robbery, aggravated assault, and kidnapping. And the word is he was in a nasty contract with Gucci Mane that was not fulfilled. And instead of him getting out of federal custody, coming back into the real world, doing the work to get out of the contract, he wanted to go the Suge Knight route. Oh yeah, he wanted to get gangster. He wanted to take it into the streets. Instead of going into the boardroom, handling business, he wanted to take it to the streets. And what he did was, he tried the Suge Knight Vanilla Ice tactic, hanging him over the balcony and all of that. Him, his father, and some friends, some homies, some whatever you want to call them, made their way towards Gucci Mane. I think it was Dallas, and an altercation broke out. And in this altercation, weapons were drawn. Gucci Mane was forced to sign some contracts to release Pooh Shiesty. And in the midst of this kidnapping, a lot of other charges is put under the table. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, I keep trying to tell y'all, you got to really be able to see through the smoke and mirrors. Pooh Shiesty just got out of federal penitentiary. And a lot of the times when dudes get out the feds or they get out the state, after they get out of doing this jail time, right? They don't want to go back to jail. Oh, they don't want to go back to prison. Look at little Zippy. Look at the homie Zip with the drip. Look at how he's doing content and he's on Netflix and he's making his rounds in the industry. He don't want to go back to prison. But Pooh Shiesty didn't do enough time. Oh, yeah, that little 5 years wasn't enough. That little 5 years wasn't enough for a guy like Pooh Shiesty. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go deeper into this. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, I don't go nowhere. I don't go nowhere without the receipts. So I got the receipts in my back pocket. We're going to go through a couple of receipts. We're going to run a couple of plays. But it's not going to be a long, drawn-out situation with Pooh Shiesty. I'm going to give y'all pure dope when it comes to young men just like Pooh Shiesty. One thing for sure, two things for certain, the community got to stop playing the fence. It's time for the community to really look at the situation and call it for what it is. Just because he's a young black man don't mean his ass don't need to go to prison. Oh, listen to me. You know how many gang members like Pooh Shiesty go to prison and they find religion, they find Jesus Christ. If they don't find Jesus Christ, just like Zippy with the drippy, they find Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum and salaikum salam. Yeah, them niggas go in prison, sex, money, murder. They come home, Shiite Muslims. So I don't think it's a bad situation. I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's against our moral compass to see a dude like Pooh Shiesty go to prison. And this time, yeah, 10, 15, 20 years. Sometime your ass need to get 18 years in prison so you can find religion, so you can start baking your bean pies, and you can get your prayer rug, and you can get your goddamn kufis and your Muslim garment, and you and your fellow Muslim brothers can pray to the east. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Somebody go get Zippy with the drippy and ask him, what did he find in prison? He went to college. Yeah. He became the great explainer. Yeah. He became a Shiite Muslim. All of this happened behind bars. Somebody tell Zippy with the drippy to tell the truth. A lot of you young gang members and you young wild boys that don't have no structure, you ain't got nobody to lead you. Well, they need to lead your ass into the chain gang. I'm saying, oh, I don't wish jail on my work. Yeah, sometimes you gotta wish jail on these niggas. Pooh Shiesty, I'ma tell you something. I'ma tell you something. Now listen to me now here, Pooh Shiesty. The dog fur is looking to give you 20 to 30 years for your actions. And what I want you to understand is you need to get in there and find religion. Oh, you young wild whippersnappers go into that white man prison and you come out religious, righteous men. So it ain't always a bad thing. Oh, no, 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 no. It ain't always a bad thing when they put your black ass behind bars, got you washing dishes. Yeah, cropping fields out there in the South, huh? Making goddamn interstate signs so we can know what exit to get off. Sometime your ass gotta make the interstate signs. Yeah, stop signs and yield signs and bus areas and school zones. Yeah, we got to put you niggas to work. It ain't nothing wrong with Pooh Shiesty. Listen, Pooh Shiesty just did 5 years in the federal penitentiary. You get right out of prison and you get to talking about first day out, and you're rapping about Drakes and sliming and robbing and stealing and shooting. I ain't seen you bake a bean pie since your ass been out of prison. You a Lil Durkio. All you niggas go to prison and find religion. Oh, oh. Listen to me, chat. I think we got a bar right there. You young niggas go to prison and find religion. Salaikum salam or assalamu alaikum. Oh, yeah. We gonna have a conversation. There ain't nothing wrong with locking your black ass up. Some of you youngsters, your ass gotta go to prison. And then when you come home, you can tell us all about the Quran, and you could tell us how to bake bean pies, and you could tell us all about praying to the east and 5 times a day and yeah, Ramadan. Listen to me. Yes, to me. I got to be honest with you. Everybody ain't gonna make it. Everybody can't go to the top. And it's a natural urge. We want all our people to go to the top. We want all our people to make it. But some of you, your ass gotta go to prison. You, Zippy with the drippy, King Von, Lil Durkio, yeah, 5-year-old foreign, Casanova. Yeah, I could go down the list of you rapping niggas. It's time to go to prison. And I'm gonna get into this receipt right here, but before I get into this receipt, Lil Durkio, yeah, Casanova, Pooh Shiesty. When it's time for you to go into that white man prison, we don't want to do no crime. Keep your chin up high, nigga. Don't do no whining and no crying. Take your ass to prison and find religion. Oh. Assalamu alaikum and salaikum salam, nigga. You know what? Let's get into a receipt. Big salute to the chat. Yeah. Oh, yo, GMB, Pooh Shiesty, they trying to get your ass. Yeah, put your goddamn, you know what? You take your goddamn boxes. Yeah, squat, nigga. Yeah, cough. Bend over. Let the white man check you. We gonna talk about that. You couldn't wait to get back to prison for that white man with that dog fur could tell you to bend over and spread your goddamn cheeks. Oh, you couldn't wait, could you? All this goddamn wolf pussy in the real world, and you couldn't wait to get back around all those federal inmates. I'm gonna tell you something. We gonna get into this receipt, but 18 years of copping a squat and spreading your cheeks, yeah, you're bound to find religion. You're bound to become a Shiite Muslim. Zippy with the drippy was a stone cold killer, and he came out of prison a Shiite Muslim. Assalamu alaikum and salaikum salam. Zippy, we gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to you tonight. I represent the South, and you represent New York City. And we gonna have a conversation, brother. But let's get into this receipt. Big salute to the chat. Oh, we gonna have some fun tonight. Let's listen to what's going on with Pooh Shiesty. Let's get some context. Go ahead and talk to the people. Look.
If you guys didn't watch the last video, Pooh Shiesty has been arrested for robbing and kidnapping Gucci Mane. Now, according to the Department of Justice, Pooh Shiesty was not happy with his contract with Gucci. He wanted out. However, the contract terms were not completed. So Pooh Shiesty said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take it to the streets. He called up his pops and 10 other guys to go to Dallas, and they all hopped in the car like it was a basketball tournament.
I'm Ryan Rabel, I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, Kadarius Waters, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. As alleged, once these 3 men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover. As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items. One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. The ringleader of the conspiracy, Lontrell Williams Jr., was on home confinement at the time of the offense, as alleged, for a prior firearms conspiracy charge and conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. Towards the end of his prison sentence, he had been granted home detention. Part of the terms of his home detention were that he would not commit another federal offense or possess a firearm. His father, Lontrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint. And as described further in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims.
Now, my thing is, during that entire ride from Memphis to Dallas...
Now, let's get into this, right? We're going to talk about that because I see what you're saying in the chat, Scott. We're going to address that. But I want to just stay right here before we go any further. Again, I want to reiterate what I've been pushing. Listen, man. Listen what I'm saying to you. A lot of young black men need to go to prison. And I know it's hard to take that in. I know y'all been, y'all act like y'all this and y'all act like y'all that. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of men go to prison and they come out religious, righteous men. They go to prison, they get educated, right? They find religion, they find Jesus, they find Muhammad, right? They become Muslims, whatever, right? They get out. The last thing they want to do is go back to prison because they done spent so much time in prison. You understand what I'm saying? And it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. But prison is not such a bad thing for people and young men that can't seem to get it together. Okay, so I want to make sure we get that understood. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. If that's what it's gonna take for you to find Muhammad, then that's where your ass need to be. If that's what it's gonna take for you to go and get a goddamn job, because see, a lot of y'all don't want to get a job in the streets, but as soon as you go to prison, you back that motherfucker washing dishes, you're cutting hair, you're out there, you're pushing lawnmowers. Yeah, you motherfucker go to prison and y'all get real creative. Y'all become real type entrepreneur. 6 cents a month. Motherfucker pay your ass a quarter a month. And they got you busting suds in that motherfucker. Okay? So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Now, let's talk about Gucci Mane, because I think this is nasty work, and I want to get right into this. The homie Zip and a few other people on the internet is already accusing Gucci Mane as being a rat or telling or cooperating. Now, this is where I want to go in at, right? First and foremost, you got to be very careful. And it's a reason why I do what I do when it comes to New Yorkers. It's a reason why I keep a boot on your neck. Yeah, I ain't got no hate for New York, but I always got to just keep it 100, my G. Listen to me. God forbid somebody accuses a New Yorker of ratting or telling or cooperating without paperwork. And listen to me. I'm not saying that you got to have paperwork. You know, I understand that things can happen and paperwork could be swept under the rug and it might not be no paperwork. Sometimes I understand that, but New Yorkers act like they don't understand that. Anytime you accuse somebody from New York City of telling, cooperating, or being a rat, the first thing they want is the paperwork. And if there is no paperwork, you already out of bounds. Okay, so I want to start right there. This situation just happened. It was an off-duty police officer on the premises. Gucci Mane security was an off-duty police officer. So if anybody's doing the telling right now, it's that off-duty police officer, right? But I want to go a little bit deeper into this. If y'all remember correctly, right, on the Breakfast Club, when Gucci Mane and his wife did their last interview on the Breakfast Club, Keisha Kior let everybody know that Gucci Mane is mentally unstable. Gucci Mane is not the same Gucci Mane that we remember back in the So Icy days. You know, Jeezy, Gucci Mane, you know, Pookie Loke and all of that. This is obviously a clone, or if it's not a clone, this is a Gucci Mane that was altered the last time he was in prison. They did something, MK Ultra. They put something in his goddamn oatmeal. They put something in his, they put something and crushed it up and put it in his applesauce. And this Gucci Mane is mentally unstable, right? Keisha Kior also let us know that nothing moves without her signature. Nothing. Nothing is done. Nothing is final without her signature. She is the head of his estate. I don't know if y'all missed that. I think that went over a lot of y'all head and under a lot of y'all bridges, because first off, a lot of y'all don't have assets. Zippy with the drippy. You don't know what it means to be the head of the estate. That's first and foremost. Secondly, a lot of y'all are not married. So y'all don't understand the dynamics of that team effort right there. Listen what I'm saying. It don't matter what went down. Nothing will be finalized without Keisha Kior. So when I look at it from my perspective, I believe, you know, Keisha Kior is pushing this through. You know, hey, baby, I got a meeting with Pooh Shiesty. He want to talk about the contract. You already know I got him in a slave deal. We not going to bust no moves, but let me go handle this business, and I'll be back later tonight. You know, he go there. He got security. Come to find out, he done been pistol whipped, he done been robbed. You done took the wedding ring, you took his so icy chain, you done did all this wild shit, and you think she gonna let that slide? Okay? So I just want to put, because again, these are all allegations, bro. Oh, how does the federales know about this and know about that? They already know. The feds already know. They already was tracking homie. He had a monitor on his ankle. You want to know who's giving up all the information? That off-duty police officer. That off-duty police officer has to tell, has to talk. It's his duty. Okay, so I wanted to just throw that out there, and I want to remind y'all that this Gucci Mane is not the same Gucci Mane. This Gucci Mane is mentally unstable. He has mental health issues. He can't make the last word on none of his business. They came out on the Breakfast Club and let the world know that nothing moves without the signature of Keisha Kior. Okay? Now, at this present moment in life, when it come to Gucci and his wife, I doubt his wife is standing on street business. I doubt Keisha Kior is standing on the street code. Again, man, we gonna talk too, because y'all like to pick and choose. You know, 1 minute is business, 1 minute's the streets. You don't mix the two. But y'all like to pick and choose. Yeah. I listen, I'm from Virginia. I don't got a dog in a fight. I'm not from Ratlanta. But I think it's nasty work. And because you New Yorkers is jumping on this opportunity, we gonna have the real conversation tonight, right now. Okay? So, if Gucci Mane is Gucci Mane gonna snitch, or is Gucci? Gucci ain't in control of his own assets. Gucci ain't control of his bank accounts. He ain't control of his money. He ain't control of his catalog. Let me tell you something. Gucci Mane's signature was not going to free Pooh Shiesty. That's how silly Pooh Shiesty is. That's how dumb his daddy is. Gucci Mane signed that paperwork because his wife has to also put her John Hancock on that paperwork. Gucci Mane can't just release you from 1017. He don't have the authority to do that. He is not mentally stable. This is a public statement. This is public knowledge. Why you think he signed that motherfucker so quick? You think he... Nah, sign this paperwork. Woo, okay. And then lawyers is going to get involved and y'all going... Yeah, so, again, bro, when you let these dudes get... Especially these jail niggas, they just be up here talking because they done went to Cornell University. They was in Attica going to Cornell University, and all of a sudden they just get up on this YouTube and they just get to talking. Nah. That's where the balance come in at. Grown Man Business TV. Yeah, man, because Gucci Mane was a rat, man. Gucci wasn't like that. Yeah, right. Ask any one of them New York rappers back in the day when Gucci was Gucci if he was really like that. Yeah. That's why I keep a boot on you New York niggas' necks, because y'all talk a certain way, and if nobody don't correct it, then it sound real good and people will start believing it. Yeah, Gucci wasn't like... Yeah, right. You wouldn't have opened your mouth to Gucci back in the day when Gucci was Gucci. When Gucci used to wear that motherfucking Bart Simpson chain, it ain't a New Yorker in New York that would play with Gucci. It ain't a New York rapper that was rapping when Gucci was really doing that Gucci shit that would have opened their mouth. Yeah, nigga, please. You crazy. Respectfully. I don't listen to Gucci Mane music. I'm not from Ratlanta. But you not gonna act like you forgot the old Gucci. Gucci Mane wasn't even like that. Yeah, right. You crazy. You niggas, you New York nigga. I'm gonna talk to you, New York. Salute to New York. Salute to my East New York, my Brooklyn niggas. But we gonna have a conversation tonight. Gucci Mane is damn near mentally retarded. Why we gonna act like we don't know that? Y'all robbed a mentally retarded man. That's what y'all did. Your ass belong in prison. Yeah, your daddy, a big 35, and all you motherfucking shiesty gang, all you motherfuckers, turn around, put your hands behind your back. Yeah. Spread your legs, put your hands behind your back. Yeah, anything you say and do can and will be used against you in the court of law. Yeah. If you don't have a lawyer, we will supply you with one. But your ass going to prison. Yeah. You big 35, your daddy, all you motherfucker came from Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, going to prison. You crossed state lines. You did a premeditated robbery. That man damn near handicapped. Gucci Mane is damn near handicapped. You robbed a goddamn mentally disturbed, mentally retarded man. Put your motherfucking hands behind your back. Okay? So that's for everybody. Gucci gonna ready to tell. Man, Gucci can't. Gucci, let me tell you something. If Gucci do get on the stand, they gonna put Keisha Keough on the stand. She gonna have to translate for Gucci. He's not a motherfucking credible witness. Gucci is not a credible witness. No. That man damn near on the spectrum right now. He climbing the goddamn spectrum. We don't know we can't believe nothing that Gucci. Somebody go get his wife. Where's Keisha? Okay? Oh, nigga, sign this paperwork and make sure you put the date on it. Put the date on it? Nigga, Gucci is not the goddamn boss of 1017. He don't got no say so. Yeah. Nigga, all the assets is in Keisha's name. She's a businesswoman. Everything that Gucci got is in, that shit belong to her, nigga. Gucci, let me tell you something. Gucci, man, shit. Respectfully, man, the fact that y'all don't know that, and y'all got these motherfucking jail university niggas on the YouTube talking like they, come on, man, these niggas ain't never owned nothing. They ain't never had no motherfucking union. They don't know what it mean to have assets and have a wife and head of estates. They don't know nothing about this. These motherfucking, man, come on, man. All right, so I wanted to make sure we understood that. Oh, Gucci is already, man, hey. If you ain't got no paperwork, if you ain't got no real evidence, oh, the feds said that. So now y'all believe what the feds say. The feds get on television and get to saying nicknames and they get to saying your aliases, and that means somebody already. Come on, man. Now you want to believe what the feds say. If you ain't got paperwork or you ain't got some solid evidence that somebody told, that somebody snitched, why is you on the internet making these allegations? And see, again, we gonna talk more about this because ain't these the real niggas in New York City? Ain't Zip with the drip like, ain't he the voice of New York City? Ain't he like a solid goon and a hooligan and, but all of a sudden you can make these allegations with no proof. That's why we don't respect you New York niggas. We lost a lot of respect because y'all don't stand for nothing. Y'all ain't got no integrity, no morals. You niggas a jack, a rat, and then point the finger at somebody for being a rat. And that's what we about to talk about right now. I just wanted to get Pooh Shiesty out the way, and I wanted to get Gucci out the way. Pooh Shiesty, your ass where you put you, your daddy, big 35, the Shiesty gang, y'all niggas is all where y'all belong at. Ain't no free Pooh Shiesty. I wouldn't dare say free you. Your ass need to be in prison. I'ma sit back and see what the judge do for you. At 10, 15, they gonna hit you. They gonna give you something good. 5, 10, 15 more years, they gonna hit you. I suggest you find Muhammad, nigga. I suggest you get with the nearest goddamn Muslims and you start making salat, nigga. Get the best bean pie recipe in the penitentiary. Let your dreadlocks, keep letting your dreadlocks grow, nigga. Don't come out the penitentiary until you go to Jesus or Muhammad. Yeah. I'm not gonna say free you. Yes, need to. It's a lot of you niggas need to be in prison. And if your ass go to prison, then shit. Yeah, we got all type of goddamn. Yeah. We got all kind of programs in there for you niggas. You can go to college, nigga. You get your GED. You want to be a goddamn plumber, electrician? What you want to do? Yeah. You want to keep rapping? You can rap in prison. Look at Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez is full-blown rapping. Full goddamn albums he dropping from prison. It's a lot of things you can do in prison, young niggas. If your ass want to go ahead and go. And I'm going to tell you that from a tax-paying citizen. Listen to me. My tax-paying dollars make it so that you can go to prison. You get 3 meals a day. You get a bed. You get TV. You get electricity for free. You can watch the Super Bowl or Sports Center. You nigga get to watch the news for free. My tax-paying dollars. You want to go to Cornell goddamn University? You're welcome. You want to get your GED? You're welcome. Me, my wife, my Arab, we all pay taxes to make sure that you niggas can have a nice stay in a federal penitentiary, nigga. State penitentiary, all of them. Okay? That's for Pooh Shiesty. Gucci Mane is damn Gucci Mane. Hey man, hey. Y'all need to leave. Let that man, if you ain't got solid evidence, if you ain't got the paperwork, close your mouth. Okay? That's to Zippy with the drippy and all the rest of you niggas making false claims. Now let's move forward. Big salute to the chat. Let's get into another receipt right here. This right here, we gonna have some fun tonight. Now I want to say this again. Let's talk about New York City and down south. One thing for sure, two things for certain, I've realized over the years that New York City has been reaching and looking for any way to get out of being the rat capital of the world. The rat capital. Okay? Now, if you like it or if you don't, New York City remains and is still the rat capital of the world. There are more rats, literal rats, than humans in New York City. Somewhere close. Oh, they crawling, they everywhere. The goddamn subways, all on the goddamn street corners, they running all through the bus. You can't even get on the goddamn city bus without a big ass rat all in between your feet. So when you put that with the amount of people telling and talking in those interrogation rooms, New York City remains the rat capital of the world. Now, I want to say something. Ratlanta, y'all are definitely in second place. I mean, it ain't nowhere else right now that's doing more ratting and more cooperating than Ratlanta. Okay, I want to just throw that out there. But they ain't doing enough ratting and telling in Atlanta to compare to New York City. And you got to understand something. All of these rats are like this generation. You got Gunna, you got Thugger, you got Tip, you got QP. You got a lot of dudes out there in Ratlanta that's talking. But New York City, y'all been having very influential rats and rats that we don't know about since the motherfucking 70s and the 60s. From the 70s to now, y'all have had a relevant rat every 10 years, if not every 5 years, a relevant rat, a famous rat. Now, let me go a little bit deeper than this. These famous rats are just the rats that they put into the newspaper and they make public. That's not to mention the millions of low-level rats that we don't even get to hear about. I mean, how dare you, the audacity of New York niggas trying to point the rat finger at anybody. If anything, I would have expected New York to just keep their mouth closed. You know what? It's a lot going on in Atlanta right now. The spotlight is on Atlanta right now. Let's just fall in the background. Let's just not say nothing. And let's let Ratlanta have their time. But it's just like some New York niggas. They can't help it. They gonna throw themselves in the mix. So again, New York, y'all have been in the mix of ratting for a long time. I'm talking since the 60s all the way up to right now. And I got some more. We gonna get into this. But the audacity for y'all to get to talking about who, come on, man. Come on, man. Nasty work. Nasty work. And we gonna talk, yeah. Nigga, I'm talking 6'9". Look. Hey. I'm talking about right now. You know what? I'm gonna let the homie Zip talk for a few minutes. Big salute to the homie Zip. But we gonna get some straightening, Lil Zippy. We gonna get some full-blown straightening. Your live is over. Now I'm active. Go ahead and talk to the people, homie. Look.
Ratlanta strikes again. Ratlanta strikes again. New York got hella rats too? Name it. Why'd you start naming mad niggas from when your moms was a little girl? Go ahead, start naming them.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give you some. He was right. Y'all been ratting since Nicky Barnes, Frank Lucas. Yeah, Frank Lucas, Nicky Barnes, y'all been ratting since back then. But let's talk about right now, since he want to talk about present day. The biggest rapper in the world, the richest rapper in the world, Sean Carter, Jay-Z. His right-hand man is Desiree Perez. Is that her name? A full-blown CIA agent, a rat, has taken down multiple cartels. And she, oh yes, she is the head of Rock Nation. But y'all don't talk down on Jay-Z. I bet y'all gonna be at that Jay-Z concert singing line for line, song for song. Oh, y'all forgot. Oh, my bad. Jay-Z ain't a rat, but his right-hand man is a rat. But see, for Jay-Z, y'all gonna make excuses. For anybody else, that's bad. That's nasty work right there. Troy Ave, huh? Your homeboy Tax Stone, Rat Stone. Oh, let me tell you something about these New York niggas, man. These New York niggas they find like cracks in the cement. Rat Stone had his lawyer write a letter to the judge, telling the judge all of the different crimes that Troy Ave and Banger were accused of doing throughout New York City. Oh, these are crimes. They are. Yeah. So why is you confirming the crimes? Why are you reminding the crimes to the judge? Oh, how did they get a bond? They were all over New York City committing assault, beating people up, robbing people. They tried to do that to me, and blah, blah, blah. That's your man, though, right? So again, what I'm trying to, we gonna get into this. I want to give context. I want to lay this out. Bruh, listen to what I'm saying. Imagine if they did the first 48 in all 5 boroughs. That show would still be on today with all the ratting going on in New York City. Imagine if the first 48 had a different sector in each borough. That motherfucking show would be on 100 seasons right now with all the snitching going on in New York City. Respectfully, man. Respectfully. Yeah, I'm from Norfolk, Virginia, but I represent the South, man. Yeah. Respectfully, man. Yeah, I'm from the top of the South and the bottom of the North. I ain't got no dog in the fight. But ain't no way possible a New Yorker gonna look down at Atlanta and try to act like Atlanta done stole the crown. When y'all, man, come on, man. Nicky Barnes. Y'all, I'm talking about, let me tell you something. The biggest dope dealers and drug kingpins all told in New York City. Let's go a little deeper, right? I want to have some fun with this. And big salute to the homie Zip. I'm going to let him go a little longer because I want to talk about some more shit as well when it comes to New York and down south. Put a 1 in the chat is Paid in Full is a classic movie. Y'all, we all saw the movie Paid in Full, right? We all know the movie Paid in Full, right? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all consider it to be a classic movie. Listen, I got a 1 in the chat. It's 1s in the chat. It's a lot of us that consider Paid in Full to be a classic movie. But guess what Paid in Full is a movie about? Hustlers that turn snitches. Assalamu alaikum, salam. Y'all didn't even... Paid in Full is about some New York hustlers that turn snitches. Alpo ain't the only snitch. AZ was a goddamn snitch. Yeah, H Boogie. H Boogie. You know H Boogie from the dry cleaners and all that? Yo, H Boogie, my main man. Ace was a rat. Alpo was a rat. Rich got killed and he would have turned to a fucking rat. So 2 out of 3 of those hustlers was motherfucking rats. And that's a New York City classic. Oh yeah, New York City. See, Zippy, I would like to have that conversation. I don't know who. Paid in Full is such a classic that listen to me. 50 Cent is about to recreate the whole Paid in Full. Yeah, we about to watch it. Oh, it's gonna be a goddamn sitcom about rats. About 2 out of 3 rats from out of New York City. A8, H Boogie, rat. Alpo, rat. Rich just got killed too early, or he 9 times out of 10 would have ate the cheese as well and been a goddamn rat. We're going to get deep into this because we're going to get back to 50 Cent and Tony Yayo in a few minutes. But let's let the homie Zip talk some more because I don't know why he's so giggly about the fact that you know, it's ratting going on in Atlanta. He's so happy. But as soon as we get to talking about New York, yo, the niggas hating on New York City. Yo, New York City niggas. Yeah, New Jack City. Y'all got classical movies about New York motherfucking rats. Because if I go down, everybody going down. I'm taking everybody. Yeah, you heard Nino Brown. Y'all all heard Nino when he said that, when he took the stand, didn't he? You know what? I digress. Talk to the people, homie. Look!
Name him. Who that is? I said that.
He about to delete you. He about
Stacks Gang, Hundo, whatever the fuck that means. Name him.
He about to block you.
Yeah. Or y'all just wanted to be Atlanta? Because Bun B was on the stand pointing at a nigga not too long ago, too. He keep it trail. He kept it real and got on the stand and pointed the nigga out. He kept it real. Oh, we just got to stay in Atlanta. Let me know. Let me know how we got to... Who you going to say next? Troy Ave? Who you going to say? What are you going to say? Nigga talking about New York with the snitch nigga. And Rat Atlanta got it, nigga. Hands down, nigga, Gunner. Whoever you name next, I'm saying Gunner. He told twice on camera. Twice. For that bread and butter, yeah. He gonna tell them people for that bread and butter, yeah. He told twice on camera. Y'all still be jamming to that nigga in Atlanta.
6ix9ine told. This is what I'm saying, right? New York City and Ratlanta could go back and forth with the rats right now. But Atlanta ain't got them old... I mean, New York is a unique place. Ratlanta and New York could go back to back with the rats in present day. I give Zippy that. But man, y'all been doing this ratting thing for a long... I'm talking the late 19th century, man. I'm talking 1960s, 1970s, 1980s, 1990s. New York, come on, son. Like, and I'm gonna talk like this because we're gonna talk about this. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get some straightening, bro. New York, just stand on that. Y'all got more rats per square footage than any other place on the face of the globe. Oh, respectfully, man. New York City, the rotten apple, y'all got more rats per square footage than anywhere else in the world. The rat capital of the goddamn globe is New York City, and we all know it. And for you to think that a small little city like Ratlanta could compare, you could put Ratlanta in Brooklyn. What about the other 4 goddamn boroughs in Buffalo and Long Island? You could put Ratlanta in a corner of East New York. You could put Ratlanta over there by New Lots in the 3 train and all that, Pennsylvania Avenue. And you still got the whole rest of New York City crawling with rats. Listen, I'm just trying to be honest about this. All right, so let me go move forward because it's something else I want to address too. I want to go ahead and get this out the way because again, when I be snapping on New Yorkers, y'all nigga be crying, y'all nigga be whining, y'all be all in my comment section, all in the DM, talking about how I'm a hater on New York and SMD and y'all getting y'all feelings. But when y'all be talking and making y'all little jokes about the South and making these little weird voices and accents like y'all, come on, man. It's all good when y'all do it. And I'm gonna give a backstory on that. Because a lot of y'all youngsters didn't grow up in the 90s. Y'all ain't 80s babies. I remember y'all always used to have little side. We're gonna talk about that. But as soon as a nigga say something back and it's funny, as soon as a nigga say something back and it's true, all of a sudden he a hater. I can't even talk about Canal Street without y'all niggas getting mad at me. I tell the people how y'all was getting fly in New York City all throughout the 90s, the early 2000s, how y'all was coming down south with those goddamn SpongeBob 4s and them Spider-Man 11s. Y'all get mad at me. I'm a hater. I can't even talk about Canal Street. We gonna keep, you know what? Go ahead, Zip. Go ahead, Zip. I'm gonna come back or talk to the people, homie. Look!
Jeezy? I'm gonna keep them comments to myself.
Yeah, keep them to yourself, B. Yeah, few.
But the Gucci Mane, nigga? The Gucci Mane nigga? I don't mess with none of the only niggas is the Goody Mob niggas, man. That's it. That's it, man. Shop boys. Straight up. Yeah. Rest in peace to Shorty Low. If you don't give a damn, gon' throw it up. Hey, who's them niggas? Who said that? If you don't give a damn, gon' throw it up. Hey, shout out to them niggas. Nigga, I ain't never scared. Shout out to that nigga too. He ever tell on somebody? Because if he did, take that back. Yeah, so many of them niggas tell. Matter of fact, I'm taking back all the shout outs that I gave to Atlanta. Take those back. I'm saying shout out to Gip. Gip the only nigga I'm shouting out from Atlanta right now. Lucci too. We watch Lucci telling people he ain't testifying. We watch that. Salute to Lucci and Gip. For right now, Gip, Zip shit sounding like, you know what I'm saying, Lucci, Gucci shit sounding like. Come get me to pop shit on here, bro. What's wrong with y'all niggas, bro? Come on, bro. Y'all niggas can't sound more country than me, man. My people really from the country, nigga. Y'all niggas can't sound more country than me, nigga. Y'all niggas supposed to let me get on here and pop this shit, man, but I got it.
Now, this is where I want to go and salute to Zip, right? You know, the only niggas I'm giving the only dudes I'm giving a salute right now to is my East New Yorkers, man. Fairfield Projects, Linden Projects. You understand what I'm saying? New Lots, that 3 train. Everybody else, y'all suspect. We got to check your background. I need to check your paperwork and all that. Right? But if you listen, the last thing Zip said was, you can't sound more country than me. And he be saying stuff, you know, he be like, hey, man, I'm from, yeah, man, hey, man, come on, man. Like that. He be talking like that. Like, that's his rendition and that's his accent. And that's what he hears when he hears dudes from down south, right? And when we hear New Yorkers, right, we hear, yo, B, yo, what the deal, son? You know what I'm saying? Pissy hallways and pissy mattresses, B. That's what we hear. And there's nothing wrong with that. The only issue that I have is when we make jokes about New York City, y'all get so sensitive, man. It's so fragile. Y'all be crying. We can't say nothing about New York City, but y'all can say everything about down south. And see, unless you grew up in the 90s, unless you really experienced it, you really don't understand it. It's easy to mistake it for hate, but it's not hate. New Yorkers will come down south, smile in your face. You know what I'm saying? They see all that good money going on in Virginia, all that good money going on down south. You know what I'm saying? All that good money in Atlanta. And New York niggas will come, you know, in Atlanta, they got Queens Day and Brooklyn. It's so many New Yorkers in Atlanta that they actually have Queens festivals and Queens Day. You understand? It was never like that in Virginia. It never got that crazy. But my point is, them niggas that come down there, set up shop, open up businesses, get money, take full advantage of that Southern hospitality that we show y'all. And then behind closed doors, and when y'all go back up north, is, yo, son, them country ass, Bama ass nigga, yo. And see, we never had this technology. Y'all used to get away with this shit. I remember it. How y'all used to try to play with us when y'all used to come down and all of that. And now that we got platforms, right? And we done grew. These southern areas done took over hip hop. We done took over all of that shit. It really belonged to us. Y'all can't even get it back. Ratlanta done got exposed for having rats everywhere, and y'all still haven't been able to. The shit belong to us. Now that we got these platforms and we start speaking to y'all how y'all always spoke to us. Yo, bro, you wouldn't believe how many of my New York subscribers be like feeling away about when I get to fucking around with you and talking crazy to y'all. Yo, GMB TV, you be hating on New York, yo. Yo, JB TV, yo, why you got something against New York? Nah, nigga. Nah, we ain't never act like that when y'all was doing what Zippy's doing. Zippy get up here and, yo, you can't sound more country than me. And I be laughing my ass off. Y'all, dog, y'all know what I'm saying? He be talking like that. But as soon as we get at y'all, it's a problem. I ain't gonna say, I ain't gonna call you soft. I'm gonna just say, y'all niggas y'all got that feminine, y'all niggas done got soft. Y'all, yeah, something going on, man. It gotta be able to go both ways, New York City. It gotta be able to go both ways. And I'm gonna tell you something, New York. This is coming from a dude from down south that got a lot of money in New York City. I always hear New Yorkers say, yo, New Yorkers could hustle anywhere, but you never seen nobody come to New York and get no money. That don't apply to me. That don't apply to me. I made a killing in East New York. Yeah, they know me out there. Yeah, I was burning 13 North and 13 South. I was burning it up. Okay? So I just want to make sure we understand that. It's nasty work. Y'all gotta, man, come on, man. Y'all gotta get some thicker skin. New York City, y'all niggas is the rat capital of the fucking planet. There is no other land on the face of the globe with more rats per square mileage. Yeah, y'all got more rats per square foot. Listen, okay, FBA King. He said, we'll never have a rapper, right, bigger than Hove. If I think hard enough on that, I probably could debate that, right? But at the end of the day, look at Hove. And I rock with Hove. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Jay is the number one. He is number one. But Ye is right. Ye, to me, Jay is number one just because he did it first and he influenced Kanye. But if you really want to be real, Kanye is a bigger rapper than Jay. He's a bigger artist than Jay. Jay is not, he surpassed Jay-Z a long time ago. I could do a whole live stream on that. You know what I'm saying? Ye. But even if we don't have a rapper bigger than Jay-Z, it's a lot of dirt. Jay-Z is in business with Desiree Perez, a known confidential informant, a federale. Jay-Z is in business with a woman that took down multiple drug cartels. I don't know if that's something y'all should be bragging about. I don't know if Jay-Z is something y'all really could lean on anymore. Back when Jay-Z was saying you can't knock the hustle. My blocks under up with aunts under to make munchins, lay back function, getting Remy on the rock, my crew, something to watch, nothing to stop. Unstoppable scheme on the ice. I gotta stop your crew. I gotta let you niggas know the time like Movado. That's the Jay-Z y'all can lean on. Jay-Z is in business with a full federale right now, a confidential informant. And that's why I be at you New York niggas, because y'all gonna be right at that Yankee Stadium talking about, if you feeling like a pimp, nigga, go on brush your shoulders off. Niggas is pimps too, go on brush your shoulders off. Y'all gonna be right at the Yankee Stadium brushing your shoulders off with a goddamn rat. If your man is a rat and you hanging with him, then you a rat. Ask Zippy. Zippy should be able to tell you. If you know your man is a federal informant, if you know your man has taken down multiple Mexican cartels and you still do business with them, you still eat dinner with them, you a rat too. Ask Zippy, he should tell you. So I don't know. So again, FBA, salute to you, my G, but I don't know if Jay-Z is the artist that y'all want to be leaning on. Yeah, he smelled like he ate the cheese. Jay-Z got cheese on his breath. Ask D Haven. D Haven told us, D Haven told us a long time ago that Jay-Z had cheese on his breath. D. Haven went to jail. He was being investigated for years, right? Emery went to jail. He was being investigated for years. How Jay-Z missed that? If they was investigating Emery and D. Haven, how Jay-Z get out of that? If you feeling like a pimp, nigga, go on, brush your shoulders off. Ladies is pimps too, go on, brush your shoulders. Yeah! Now, I see that in the chat, right? And I want to, listen, this thing is beautiful. Ghetto Gospel, salute my G. He said the code, what'd he say? What the homie Ghetto Gospel say? The code is gone. Well, Ghetto Gospel, glad you said that. Because what I want to let you know is that the code is still very much alive. It's just that dudes like Zip with the Drip, a lot of other you New York niggas, 50 Cent, Tony Yayo, Tax Stone, Troy Ave, Jay-Z, a lot of you New York niggas done swept the code under the rug for the money, for the fame, and for the fortune. And I want to give a big salute to Bang'em Smurf. Bang'em Smurf is a New Yorker who still remembers the code y'all used to live by. Oh. You know, it's crazy to me that Zip is he's so boisterous about Ratlanta, but he was so quiet about Max B. See, New York, y'all got so many rats, you can't even keep up with them. Oh, you forgot about Max B. Oh, y'all forgot about Max B, how he did his brother to get out of prison. My bad. See, again, New York, that's why y'all feel like, I'm not hating on New York. I made a lot of money in New York. I got a lot of love for New York, East New York. But the rest of y'all niggas, I gotta check your motherfucking background. Yeah, salute to my East New York niggas, my Brooklyn niggas. But the rest of you Queens niggas, you Harlem niggas, Manhattan, yeah, you Bronx, I need the paperwork. Where's Zippy from? Corona, Queens? I need the paperwork, nigga. I'm just saying, though. Y'all forgot about Max B. Oh, Max B out this motherfucker doing a Harlem Shake. Max B out this bitch singing, rapping, tapping. He done been all in goddamn the restaurants. He eating goddamn lamb chops and all that. Yeah, and y'all ain't said nothing to Max B. Why Zippy ain't out loud called Max B a rat? Why Zippy ain't do that? Hey, man. And again, we in a day and time where we could tell you, it ain't no behind closed doors conversations. We gonna have these conversations out loud. Yeah, Zippy said, I can't call Max B no rat because, you made all them excuses for Max B, but you got all that talk for them Atlanta niggas. Because that's how you New York niggas always been. Y'all always did that. You knew AZ was a rat. You knew Alpo was a rat. It's a lot more rats in New York City that y'all know about, but y'all act like it's all good. Soon as a nigga from the South, oh, look at Bum B. You got all that smoke for Bum B. You know what? Big salute to Bang'em Up Smurf. Let's listen to Bang'em Smurf. Talk to the people, my G. Look.
Things like that.
Max B's a rat, bro.
Okay.
Let me break it down.
You also spoke on Max B, situation. There's a lot of rumors going around that, he ain't do all the way right and things like that.
Max B's a rat, bro. Let me break it down simple, right? If you're co-defendant, right, is still claiming he's innocent, there's no way Max B was supposed to take that plea. Because the plea was supposed to agree with whatever the prosecutor is saying. Did you know about the situation? Yes. Did Pooh Sims do this? Yes. Everything was yes. That's a rat. So that's why he got the 20 years. And that was his initial plea, right? To take the 20 years and let Pooh Sims take the charge or throw him under the bus or whatever.
Right.
He went out like a soldier 17 years ago. He took the 75 years. But I guess that 17 years started kicking his ass. He couldn't do it no more.
Mm-hmm.
So he let them know, like, yo, man, I'm ready for that initial plea. And he's a tattletale. He threw his brother under the bus. That's it. He threw his brother under the bus. If it's co-defendant, brother saying he's innocent, and Max B saying, no, he's not innocent, he was a rat, plain and simple, and the paperwork says did. And he's a rat from before that. You gave your homegirl location up, bro.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You a rat. Police got your phone number calling you. You's a rat. Anytime police got your number, you's a rat. You having conversations with the police. Somebody don't tell me. What do you have? Why the police got your phone number? You's a rat. You said Pooh Sims did it. You's a rat. Your brother's saying I'm innocent. If your Cody's saying he's innocent, you gotta say you're innocent too, boy. You can't just single-hand that out and be like, nah. You heard?
Right.
He gave his brother paperwork. He said Sims did it. He did it. He did it. Yes, 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 yes. The yes man. He yesed his way out that situation. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, man. The rat.
What do you think about all the praise he's getting right now? And, you know, people not
that's
really
what
looking.
These praise the rats. You know how much rats there's in hip-hop? These executives is rats. You got some queens tying them, tying them, big executives is rats. Like, these rats is rats. So they're accepting rats. That's
right.
What's going on. All these suckers in position. That's why there's only sucker shit going on. The hip-hop is filled with rats. Who's a federal informant? Who's CI? Like, the shit is filled up with that shit.
Right.
Now, that's the New York I remember. Salute the Bangham Smurf, man. Yeah, salute the Bangham Smurf. That's the type of New York niggas that I remember. Not these zippy with the drippy, wishy-washy niggas who 1 minute the niggas a rat and the next minute you making excuses for a rat and no, now it's the music business and it's okay to do it because that, nah. I don't remember those New York. I remember the old New York niggas. You new YouTube New York, you YouTube Muslim niggas, I don't remember y'all. I don't remember y'all. And because I speak to it, I'm not hating, bro. Like I said, big salute to my East New York niggas. Yeah, I used to walk from Linden Projects all the way across Pennsylvania, all the way to New Lots. I used to get my hair cut on New Lots. Then I used to get up on the 3 train, and I used to make my way uptown, a Virginia nigga. Nigga straight from Norfolk, VA. I used to walk. Danger. Listen, New Lots and all that shit was the danger zone. Them niggas, it was niggas getting their heads blown. It was motherfucker getting smoked all up and through that area where the New Lots train is at. So I'm good. Linden Projects, Red Hood, I done been all through. Salute to my East New York niggas. The rest of y'all niggas, I need your paperwork. We need to know, yeah, we need the motherfucking Carfax. Salute to Bangham Smurf, man. You know what I'm saying? No, the code is still alive. And the problem is, you got these YouTube niggas, you got these jail niggas, you got all of these dudes trying to stir the pot, trying to blur the lines. When I was growing up, New York niggas was New York niggas. There was no in-between, bro. There was no in-between, man. You can easily tell the real ones from the fake ones. Now, not so much. Okay? Now, what I want to do is I want to get into another angle with this. I want to get into another angle with this, right? Because everybody rocks with 50, right? Let's go a little further. And that's why I say New York is the motherfucking rat capital of the world, bro. Respectfully. Ain't no way around it. I don't care what you think about Atlanta. Atlanta ain't even been around long enough to compete with New York City on the grand scale, on the grand scheme of this whole thing. New York City is light years ahead of Atlanta when it come to motherfuckers talking in them quiet rooms. When it come to motherfuckers ratting and telling and all of that shit. Y'all been doing this since the 60s, 70s, damn the 80s. And paid in full. 2 out of the 3 hustlers is rats. All right, let's talk about 50 Cent. You know, Zippy rock with 50 Cent. Hasa, all these niggas on YouTube rock with 50 Cent. Y'all love 50 Cent. You know, Y'all act like 50 Cent ain't got smut on his jacket. Now, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to talk about his baby mamas. I'm not going to talk about his situation with his son because, you know, at the end of the day, it ain't a man out here that don't got a woman out there that'll say something bad about you. You know what I mean? So I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. But what I want to talk about is when 50 Cent and Jimi Hendrix knew he was working for the Fed, same trial, different trial, nigga, picture what he said. And did I mention, promise me payback, Jimmy Henchman, in due time. I know you stitch niggas was listening. The world is mine. Y'all remember when Tupac was talking about Jimmy Henchman? Well, Jimmy Henchman and 50 Cent had a war going on, right? Some things happened, right? Jimmy Henchman shot Tony Yayo mama car, her whole house up. Jimmy Henchman shot Tony Yayo mama house up. What Tony Yayo and the old boy do? They run down on a 14-year-old little boy and smack him up. They don't go at Jimmy Henchman. They don't go at no other hustlers. They don't go at no other gangsters. They run down on his son, a 14-year-old little boy, and they smack him up. Jimmy Henchman ends up, however it happened, I don't know that, you know, Spidey Loke, Quarter Loke, whatever what his Loke name was, he get deleted. They leave him in the middle of the street, mob style, smoked his boots, turned him to a pack, right? Jimmy Henchman ends up in prison, 2 life sentences. This is where it get deep at, and this is where you don't hear none of these New York niggas talk about this angle right here. After Jimmy Henchman go to jail, in due time, Tony Yayo go to jail. When Tony Yayo go to jail, what they do? 50 Cent orders his lawyer to put Tony Yayo in PC, protective custody. Now again, when you do your due diligence, you will hear Tony Yayo say he didn't do it. 50 put him in protective custody. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? You a gangster, he a gangster. Tony Yayo go to jail. Word is they was dumping cereal on his head and smacking him around. I don't know, I wasn't there, right? But what everybody do know is that 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, put a play in for Tony Yayo to be put in protective custody. And nobody don't talk about that. 50 can't do no wrong. Again, New York niggas following the code when it's beneficial to them. New York niggas acting like it's this, that, and the third. You on the record talking about murder. I don't believe you, murder. And then you go to jail and you in protective custody. Murder, murder, your life on line. Matter of fact, talk to the people, bang them. Look.
Well, he let Yayo come up there and told him when he went to the feds, Preem was there, so his lawyer and 50 got him the SHU. That's PC. You were supposed to check the you signed in the PC? Man, Pistol P, you's a lame. You condone clown shit. Supposed to check that. You supposed to be the rat hunter.
Right.
To be like, you signed in a PC. SHU is PC. Yeah. Come on, you think I can respect? Yeah, I don't respect nobody in the industry. I don't respect Pistol P, none of them no more. You know, come up there on this podcast, Max B and Tony Yayo, and he ain't checked them.
Right.
I will never watch that. I don't want to hear kill all rats, nothing.
Right. You know what's funny with the PC conversation? I don't know if you've seen it. That's like a big conversation.
I ain't seen nothing. You said something about it. That's why I said, oh, yeah.
No. I was going to say, there's a conversation right now in hip-hop where they're talking about, I think, Boosie.
All I'm saying is this, right? Zip said, oh, you going to pull up somebody from when your mom was young. Nah, nigga, Max B. That wasn't nothing but 2 months ago Max B got out of prison. How you in a federal penitentiary and you get out 59 years early? Yo, Max B got out the penitentiary 59 years early. My nigga, do the math. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8. And he walking all over New York City. He all in goddamn Manhattan. The nigga all in the goddamn, yeah, he had the steakhouse. He had the chop shop. He all in, he wearing them big ass pellies, them goddamn big ass leather jackets. He smoking, yeah, y'all, man, come on, man, stop it. Stop acting, man, stop it. We don't believe you. Listen, back in the day, it was easy for y'all to get that shit over on us. It was easy for you New Yorkers to get that shit over on us. We can see. It is very obvious. Yeah, please, respectfully. Yeah, I'm just saying, respectfully, my G. Just miss us with that. Whatever y'all doing in New York, that's y'all business. Y'all letting Max B run around like he ain't goddamn rap. Like he ain't sit there and say, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. Did your brother go over there with the intent to rob those people? Yes, he did. Did your brother go over there with a gun because he was willing to kill? Yes, he did. Did you and your brother both know that it was possible that the victims would have had a gun on them and that y'all would have had to, or somebody would have had to kill them? Yes, we knew that. Did you send your brother over there knowing that he was going to rob the victims for the money? Yes. Yeah, like Max B didn't do that. So, respectfully, bruh, respectfully, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking from the 1960s to right now, 2026. You niggas is relevant when it come to confidential informants, cooperation with the motherfucking prosecution. Yeah, listen, I'm going to say this, right? It ain't for me to say if he was right or wrong for what he did. Max B got a family. He got, Max B got kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a grown man. So as a grown man, I get it. I get it. But why not stand on it then? Because this is the thing, right? You called your brother and told him about the lick. Your brother was minding his business, living his life. When Shorty called you and said, yo, it's some niggas over here in the hotel, you could have said, man, I ain't even gonna do my little brother like that. I don't want him to throw his life away. And you could have just went, but you called your brother. You put him on the lick. You sent him over there. You knew he had a gun. You knew. Regardless of what he did, you split the money. You still got your cut out the money. So now all of a sudden you ain't know nothing and you ain't supposed, nah, nigga, nah, that ain't how it work. And if you do what you did, stand on that. Nigga, I heard the audio. Max B was just like Gunna. It won't no different. It was yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. Did y'all know y'all was gonna kill him? Yes, ma'am. Did y'all know that it was a possibility y'all was gonna kill him? Yes, ma'am. Did you know that he was going over there premeditated to get the money? Yes, ma'am. Nigga, you was on the phone with the police. The police had Max B number. They was conversating on the sidelines and shit. You told the police where the girl was at. And then the girl snitched on everybody. Imagine if you didn't tell the police where that girl worked at. But then you have a nigga like Zip try to play on our, play word semantics. He went to Cornell University when his ass was in Attica and all that. He went to Cornell University. So he think, jail niggas always gonna think they smarter than you. Jail niggas been in jail for so long, they think they could talk their way out of anything. The problem is, for the niggas that ain't been in jail or didn't do 25 years, man, we listen to that shit. Come on, man, stop it. Stop it, man. All right? Big salute to the chat. Now, this is what I want to do, right? I want to close with this angle. Let's get off the snitching shit. I think I made my point. Put a 1 in the chat if New York City is the rat capital of the nation. Put a 1 in the chat if New York City is still the rat capital of the globe. Respectfully. I'm not trying to be mean to New Yorkers. I'm just trying to be honest. It ain't a place on the face of the goddamn globe with more rats per square footage than New York City. And Zippy, I rock with you. I rock with you. I ain't got nothing against you. But you got probation for a cold-blooded murder, Zippy. I don't know. I don't know if the people don't remember that. But I think you need to do some more explaining on that, Zippy. I'm not gonna go into that because I rock with you. But you got probation for a cold-blooded murder. I ain't listen, Zippy, Zippy. I ain't calling you a rat, little Zippy. With Zip, I rock with you. I ain't calling you a rat. I'm just saying. Nah, let me say something to that. Let me say something to that, right? This the homie right here, right? He say, yo, stop lumping all New York dudes together. You start, listen. Why y'all get to lump all of us together? You know what I'm saying? Yo, down south niggas and niggas from down south and down south, blah, blah, blah. Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Y'all be so sensitive when we say New York niggas. And I already said my Brooklyn, East New York niggas. So I ain't lumping y'all all together because I already excluded my East New York niggas. Yeah, my new lots, my Linden projects, I done already excluded them. But I want to address that. Oh, you niggas, but y'all don't feel no way when y'all throw all the down south niggas into, oh, down south nigga, blah, blah. Come on, man. Get your panties is in a bunch, man. Get your panties out of a bunch, man. Don't let your panties get all knotted up. I'm the voice for this shit. Ain't nobody in this algorithm from the South could have these conversations. Because the majority of the niggas from the South haven't been in New York City like I've been in New York City. They ain't get money in New York City like I got money in New York City. I got hella stories. I've been to Rikers Island. I've been to the Tombs. Me, grown man business TV. Yeah, I've been there before. But I ain't talked to nobody. Oh, no, I didn't tell on nobody. Zippy, you got probation. 5 years probation for a cold-blooded murder. You got some explaining to do. Now, I want to close with this. This is what I want to close on, right? And I want to lighten the load. You know, for a long time in New York City, when y'all used to come down south, y'all always had the new Jordans. And y'all had the new Bo Jacksons and the Hirachis. And we used to always ask you New Yorkers, like, man, where you get them shits from, bro? Like, why we can't find them shits? Them joints is tough, man. I done went in my mama house. I done pulled out the East Bay. We used to have East Bay magazines back in the day. You remember the East Bay? And I used to go through the East Bay looking for these sneakers and oh, these beautiful, y'all had all the nice sneakers. And you know what they used to tell us down south? You know what they used to tell us? Guess what they used to tell us down south? Yo, son, you can't get these down here, B. You gotta go, you can only get these in New York City, son. Yo, son. Yo, son, you can't get these down here, B. You can only get these in New York City. And we used to be sad. Yeah, bad down in Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia, we used to be a little bit sad because we really wanted those sneakers. You know, you see goddamn Spider-Man 11s? He got the motherfucking patent leather Concords with the Spider-Man on the side of the motherfuckers. How the fuck, where you get the... We didn't know Marvel did a collaboration with Jordan. We looking all through the East Bay magazine. Your brother, he got the motherfucking... Your brother got the SpongeBob number 4s. We trying to figure out where he get them 4s from with the SpongeBob on the back of them. Them bitches look real than the motherfucker. We trying to figure out what's going on. Your cousin, she got the goddamn Gucci shades with the Gucci belt and the Gucci vest. I'm talking, I couldn't wait to get to New York City. And guess what happened when I got to New York City? When I started getting money and I got old enough and I made the pilgrimage to New York City, I ended up going down to Canal Street. Oh, yes. And I remember we was walking down this street, and out of nowhere, I get to seeing all kind of Rolex watches and Gucci belts and Finley purses and Chanel purses. And we got to this one Vietnamese store, and all of them Jordans that y'all used to come down to Virginia in. All the goddamn SpongeBob 4s, the Spider-Man 11s, the Dragon Ball Z 12s. Oh, yeah. I seen them. And every summer, when y'all used to come down to Virginia with those motherfucking Jordans, it all flashed in front of my face like a movie. Every summer flashed across my eyes. And I realized why y'all told us, yo, son, you can't get these down here, son. You can only get these in New York. Because in New York, that's where the Canal Street was at. I've been waiting a long time to talk about this and tell y'all about this. All those years when we didn't have the internet, we didn't have this technology, y'all was coming down for the summer and y'all was lying. Fake Gucci, fake Chanel, fake Finley, fake Prada, fake Jordans. Vietnamese people been stitching your goddamn Jordans up for the last 30 years, nigga. And when I talk about it, I'm hating. How am I hating on New York City? Why don't y'all talk about Canal Street? Why don't y'all ever talk about Canal Street? It ain't one of you niggas ain't went to school with some Canal Street Jordans or some Canal Street goddamn polo or some Canal Street Nautica. Why y'all don't talk about the times where y'all was on Canal Street buying your polo? Buying your goddamn Nautica shirts. See, I'm not the motherfucker to play with from the South. Oh, I'm not him. I know all about what y'all do up there in New York City. Yeah, I know about you. Yeah, zippy. Miss me with all the goddamn showing off of the Jordans and all the showing off of the clothes. I know where you're getting it from. Prada sneakers and all that. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you something. I want to do this. I want to give a big salute and a big shout out to them Vietnamese and them Viet Congs and them Chinese people. Yeah. The Viet Cong. They've been stitching your motherfucking Jordans up for the last 40 years. And you goddamn people won't even give them a shout out. You won't even shine light on their business. I want to say big salute to y'all because when they was coming down south with y'all merchandise, we thought the Rolexes was real. We thought the goddamn Finley purses was real. We thought the Jordans was real. Every now and then, playing basketball, the soul will bust off one of them motherfuckers. Yeah. Every now and then, when we was playing 21, shooting the basketball is getting real tense. Motherfucking the whole bottom sole will come off them goddamn Jordans. And we all, for about 2 minutes, we all are just stare like. And then he'll say, oh no, man, these joints, man, I wore them out, man. You know, I was running around. I shouldn't have did that. And then we'll get back to playing basketball. Because we couldn't fathom that y'all had a Canal Street. If y'all would have told us, man, we got a whole street with them Chinese people. They make these shits, man. We didn't get these from Foot Locker. We didn't order these Jordans off of East Bay. We got some Chinese people. We got a whole city block of Chinese people that make all of this shit. $25 is what I paid for these Jordans. We wouldn't have believed it. Let me tell you something. If you would have told me about Canal Street back in them hot summer days, and I would have told my mama Shit, my mama would have went to New York and got me 40 pair of Jordans. Yeah, $25 a piece. Shit, I would have had Jordans for the next goddamn 3-4 school years. Yeah. Concords and Jordan 11s and Jordan 4s and 6s. I would have had I would have had Jordans my whole high school. Y'all hid that from us. Y'all lied to us. New York City. Y'all lied to us. Y'all came down every goddamn year in the summer and had new Jordans. We couldn't find them. Where is he getting these Jordans at? Nigga got the Wolverine 11s on. How the fuck you get the goddamn Goku 13s and all that? How did you get Goku on the side of them goddamn Jordans? How did you get SpongeBob and Dragon Ball Z? How did you do it? You can't get these, no, yo, son, my bad, GMB. You know what I mean? Word, you my homie. You know, I rock with you and all that, son. You know what I mean? Word to my mother. Yo, word to my mother, son. You can't get these joints nowhere but New York City, son. Word to my mother. Word to my mother, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, if you could come to New York City, then I got you, son. But you can't get up here, B. Don't worry about it, son. That's what y'all used to do and all that. Yo, B, word to my mother, B. I wish I could take you. You know what I mean? These joints right here was like $4.25. My mom got these joints for me right here. The X-Men 11s right here. My mama ordered them. You can only order them out of New York City though. So they was like $2.25. My mom, you know how we do. New York City, B. Them bitches was $14.99. Yeah, you motherfucker you was paying Shaq prices. Them motherfucker was the same prices as Shaq's that used to be in them Kmarts when we used to go in Kmart and they used to have all them Shaq shoes in there. Y'all was paying the same goddamn price. And I wanted to make sure all my new subscribers know that I know about that. I know what you was doing. I know what you did last summer in them goddamn SpongeBob 11s, nigga. I know why the soul bust off the bottom of them Wolverine 12s you had on, nigga. Yeah. Wolverine never did a collaboration with Jordan. Marvel never did a collaboration. No, SpongeBob never did a collaboration. I just wanted to make sure that after we I just wanted to make sure we understood and we on the same page. Yeah, nigga, watch your mouth. Nigga, yo, down south. Yeah, watch your mouth, nigga. Yeah, y'all did that shit in Atlanta. Y'all was never doing that in Virginia. Y'all came to Virginia. We let y'all get some money with us, but it was never no takeover in VA. Ever. Big salute to New York City, man. You know I got a lot of love for y'all. I just want the world to know. In New York City, it's a street called Canal Street out there in goddamn Chinatown. They got all the goddamn Gucci. Alpo got his Gucci jacket from Canal Street. There, I told it. Fuck it. I told the world. Yeah. I told it. Yeah. I told the secret then. I'm sorry. I had to tell everybody. Fuck it. Y'all didn't know that? Alpo got that big ass goddamn jacket, that Gucci, whatever that jacket was he had and paid him for. He got that off of Canal Street. $49.99, nigga. Look at all the old pictures of these niggas in New York City with all this goddamn designer shit back in the day. Yeah. And say thank you. How you think Chinatown came to be Chinatown? Where you think they got the money from? How you think Chinatown built up all them goddamn buildings off the motherfucking Wolverine 11s and them SpongeBob number 4s? Yeah, Jordans on top of Jordans. They was stitching the motherfuckers up. Yeah, they had all kind of goddamn Jordan. Yeah, Gucci shades. Nigga, you could go on Canal Street and spend $100. You got 8 bags of goddamn designer for $100. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell no more of your business. New York City, I ain't gonna tell no more of your business. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna tell no more of your business. I ain't gonna tell no more of your business. Then fuck it. Don't tell nobody else. I only told my people. Nobody don't know about it. Nobody don't know. I only told my people in the chat, over 400 people in here. I ain't tell nobody else. All right? Big salute to the chat, man. At the end of the day, you got to know something. Jail is not as bad as it seems. And we got to make sure we keep that in our mental Rolodex. You know, you know, Kanye West said slavery was a choice. And just like everybody else, right? I heard him say that. It rubbed me the wrong way. But it didn't take me long to see what he was talking about and to understand what he was talking about. And he was absolutely right, man. Kanye West was right. Slavery is a choice. And as much as I'm going to talk about the dog fur and the Caucasoid Neanderthals from the Caucasus of the mountains, as much as I'm going to expose them, I got to, you know, we got to be honest, man. And a lot of the times you young boys is choosing to be inmates. You niggas is choosing to be slaves. You know, salute to all the black men that were falsely accused. Salute to all the soldiers that ended up in prison, you know, being as though our environments were so polluted and so poisoned, right? A lot of people that fell into certain traps, you know, how they was robbed of their freedom, caught with an ounce of weed and get 25 years, and now they selling weed legally. Caught with an ounce of coke and get 35 years, and now you can go to Oregon and in certain states, and that shit is legal. Caught with some crack and got 100 years, and the whole time the CIA and the federales flooded our communities with crack, showed us how to make it, and then locked us up for selling it. Salute to them. But let's not ever confuse them with Pooh Shiesties and young niggas that want to drill and young niggas that want to shoot and young niggas that want to go to prison, begging to go to prison. These niggas is begging. They kicking the fucking doors down. For those dudes like Pooh Shiesty, go to prison, find some religion. One thing all you niggas got in common for some reason, I mean, all the way down to Zippy with the drippy, he's no different. You niggas go into jail, gang members and cancers of the community. Y'all go to jail, gang members. Y'all go to jail, dudes that are literally destroying the community. And y'all come out of prison, righteous, religious men. If you ain't got nothing, you got your goddamn kufi, you got your prayer rug, and you got your Quran. When you get out of prison, your name need to be Pooh Muhammad. Oh, assalamu alaikum and salaikum salam. Yeah, take the shiesty off your name and put Muhammad there. That's what I suggest, nigga. Yes. Get with your goddamn Muslim brothers and bake bean pies for the block. Yes. You and Gucci Muhammad. Yeah, Gucci Gotti. You gonna be baking bean pies for the block. Pooh Shiesty, you gonna be baking bean pies for the block. Yeah. Let me make sure you put some nutmeg in that bean pie. Put a little nutmeg and some cinnamon in that. Make it taste like sweet potato pie. Oh yeah. I think you had something with that. Make that motherfucker taste like sweet potato bean pie. Yeah, sweet potato bean pie for the block. You gonna be baking Big 35. He gonna be baking bean pies for the block. Your daddy, Papa Shiesty, he gonna be baking bean pies for the block. I don't feel no sympathy for you, nigga. Zippy with the drippy, he shot a man in the head. He didn't even have no good reason. Zip with the drip, you didn't even have no good reason to kill that man. That man was saying something, he was shooting dice. You snuck up behind him and you shot him in his goddamn head, and guess what? He passed away. When your ass went to prison, that where your ass belong at, nigga. Yeah, when they gave you 18 years, that's where you belong at. And guess what? You came out a better man, Zippy. You went in there, sex, money, and murder, and you came out a Cornell University student. You went to college, nigga. Yeah, Zippy, you went to college. You ain't no hooligan. Hooligans don't go to college, Zippy. Not only did you go to college, nigga, but you learn how to socialize with niggas in close quarters. You learn how to talk. You learn how to use word semantics. You was a gate banger. You came out of jail, out of prison, with a lot of tools that you can use in society. You came out of prison with a lot of tools you wasn't gonna get out here. See, some of you niggas, you got to go to prison. I think some of you niggas need to go to prison. Yes, I said it. Yeah. If they ain't gonna say it, I'll be the bearer of bad news. It's a lot of you young niggas. You don't need to stop rapping, nigga. Get your ass off stream. Yeah, you're wasting time. You need to go to prison where you can find religion. I ain't trying to disrespect you. I'm just trying to use the homie Zip as an example. He is a YouTuber. He is a public figure. So let's use your story as an example. You shot that man in the back of his goddamn head. Snuck up behind him. Cold-blooded murder. And you got 5 years probation. You robbed a bunch of Mexicans. Stripped them of their goddamn Seiko watches and they goddamn weekly. Yeah, you robbed them, nigga. 18 years in prison did you good. It did you real good. And Pooh Shiesty, I believe that this is a divine calling, Pooh Shiesty. Oh, this was God sent, nigga. Your ass going to prison. Don't cry, don't whine about it. Get in there. You ain't been out that long. You should be used to it. It's like going back to your house. Home, sweet motherfucking home. You just was in prison. Shit, 2 months ago your ass was in prison. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's it. With that being said, right, big salute to the chat. We gonna stop acting like New York City ain't the rat capital of the globe. We gonna stop acting like y'all ain't earned the crown, B. Respectfully. Y'all earned that shit. Stand on it. Don't run from it. Y'all earned that crown, man. Y'all been getting involved in them interrogation rooms since the 1960s. Paid in Full is a prime example. 2 out of 3 of those big-time hustlers turned rat. Alpo and Ace Boogie from the goddamn Cleaners. He told on them people. Them people who shot him, he told on them people. Yeah, he did. He's a rat. All the way up to present day, Max B. That's the latest rat out of New York City that made the news is Max B. We all saw him. With that being said, man, you already know what time it is, man. It is your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now, listen, man. You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I do suggest that you tap in, all right? Now, listen. I suggest you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick, into the bottles. Straight, raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We're not going to sugarcoat nothing, and we're not going to dress nothing up. I'm only here to give you this raw game, straight, dope, straight off the brick into the bottles. Nothing more, nothing less. No fentanyl, no baking soda, no quinine. We ain't water whipping this dope, and we ain't counter whipping this dope. It's straight off the brick into the bottles. That's what make this trap house like none other. There is no other trap house on YouTube quite like this one. I want to give a big salute to the homie Zip with the drip, man. I rock with his content, rock with his movement. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing. I'm just the dude from down south that when y'all came down for the summertime and y'all put your clothes and your bags in your auntie house and y'all came outside to play and we was playing football and we was playing basketball, it ain't gonna take but 48 hours for me and you to get in that goddamn field. I was just a dude from down south that didn't want to be from New York. I used to like to fight y'all niggas. I used to like to see what y'all was made of. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no hate. I don't have no hate. And I like to say this because I think that it could be taken as some type of disdain. But it's never a problem when y'all just do what y'all want, the niggas down south. Y'all talk how y'all want. Y'all get some money with some niggas down south, how y'all move how y'all want. But it always becomes a problem when we, when it's one of us that's like, yo, hold up. I used to love when y'all came down. I used to, we playing ball. Oh, Anita, her little nephew is coming down, little Darian and his brother, and they're gonna be down here for the summer. And we see y'all pull in and y'all take y'all little suitcases in the house and we out playing football. Hey man, y'all wanna play football with us? Hey man, y'all wanna ride bikes with us? We got some extra bikes. Y'all niggas get to riding with us. Y'all get to chilling with us. You know what I'm saying? I was the one that was gonna test you out. And then after we did that, after we got that out the way, those ended up being my best friends, homie. Those ended up being my best homies to this day. Some New York niggas that I used to get in fights with when they used to come down south. So I just wanted to make sure everybody understood that. It ain't no hate, but we gonna keep it 100, nigga. Y'all used to be down there with the SpongeBob 11s, nigga. Y'all used to look us right in our eyes and tell us the truth. Yo, son, word to my mother, B. You can't get these nowhere but New York City, you know what I'm saying? Because, New York City is like that, you know what I mean? And, yo, y'all ain't got no bodegas down here? Nah, we ain't got no bodegas. Damn, son, yo, in New York City, we got bodegas, man. They stay open 24 hours. Oh, for real? Nah, we ain't got those. Yo, son, y'all ain't got no subways down here? How y'all get around, son? Y'all ain't got no subways down here? Nah, we ain't got no subways down here. Yo, in New York City, son, I hop on the 3 train, take that all the way uptown one time, son. Man, it's crazy. You dudes ain't got no subways? Nah, we ain't got no subways, B. Yo, son, word to mother. You dudes ain't got chopped cheese? Chopped cheese? What's that? Yo, these niggas, they ain't even got chopped cheese down here, son. Hey, nigga, we ain't got subways and chopped cheeses, nigga. This Virginia. This the South, nigga. Y'all got collard greens up there. Y'all got sweet potatoes up there. Y'all got candy yams. We don't eat chopped cheese down here, nigga. So that's how it used to be. You know what I'm saying? When y'all used to come down, yo, son, we used to have to spend 2 hours telling y'all what we ain't got down here. Yo, the stores, yo, son, what? Yo, the stores close at 9 o'clock down here? Yo, word to my mother, B, word. Yo, we got 24-hour. Yo, come on, son. I'm trying to get a motherfucking chopped cheese and bacon egg on a bagel, son. Like, I don't know nothing about that. My mama cook in the mornings. You know what I'm saying? My mama make us biscuits and bacon, egg, and cheese and all that. Yeah, you niggas is at the bodega. Down here, our mothers make biscuits from scratch, nigga. See, your mama don't know nothing about. Your mama ain't never motherfucking seen a biscuit made from scratch, nigga. Your mama wouldn't know nothing. Your ass at the goddamn bodegas, nigga. Yeah, your monkey ass. So it ain't no hate. I got love for y'all, but we gotta keep it 100. That's what it used to be. All right. No, we asleep. Gotta wake up early. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We And the crazy thing is, we didn't come up north for the summer. You know what I'm saying? So when I got old enough, I never really even thought about New York City like that as far as like going, because we used to listen. I used to listen to like Wu-Tang Clan and Jay-Z, Mobb Deep. Onyx was a group that I was really into, and they used to paint real vivid pictures of New York City. They used to paint the pictures so vivid it felt like you've been there before. But once I got old enough and I was in the streets and I was off the porch and I was getting money and I was rubbing shoulders with different people, you know, it was inevitable that I made my way to New York City. You know what I'm saying? I made my way to Brooklyn. And I was having my way in Brooklyn, for sure. Having my motherfucking way in New York City. And it, you know, it was an amazing time, man. It was beautiful. Lifelong friendships that I got in New York. Shout out to my nigga Swizzy, my nigga Cash, Nova, Beatty. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Aloe. Yeah. They'll tell you, right? Nah, we don't got drive-up liquor stores in VA. The first time I seen a drive-up liquor store was in St. Louis. Word. That's the first time I ever seen like a corner store or a liquor store that that had a drive. That was some dirty. That was some St. Louis shit right there. Down south used to have dry contain. No liquor. Yeah, nah. We always got liquor stores, especially in VA. You know, you got the Rocky Mountains. They make the goddamn moonshine and all that. But yeah, we always got like liquor stores and all that in VA. Let me see. 26, Pooh Shiesty and the dummy. Yeah. Crazy. We didn't have to wait till the morning. You get 1 hour after the club and have 5 minutes after the club, 7 down south. It's not made like up north. You couldn't get shit, right? Yeah, nah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never denied that. I will say that. You know, New York is made for convenience because of, like, I guess the landscape, right? There's so many people there. It's like so many people in New York City, right? In a New York, like a New York square block is mad people in that square block. You know what I'm saying? In a New York project building, it only, when you really think about it, it makes sense why it's a lot of 24 hour. You got a project, Linden Projects, right? I can't think of the street, but it's like Linden Projects. It was a corner store right on that corner. And then when you made it to the next corner, you had like Pennsylvania Avenue, and then you would walk down a couple of more blocks and it'd be new lots and the train and all that. But I remember sitting at that corner store. It was a corner store, it was a bodega, a Chinese restaurant, something else. And it's this big ass, you know, project building right there. That shit tall as hell. And you gotta think, like, you got however, you know, 2,500 people in this building. You know what I mean? Imagine something closing at 9 o'clock. Imagine like the bodega, imagine a bodega closing at 9 o'clock. And you got 2,500 people in this building moving around at all times. You know what I'm saying? Like the bodega actually would close the doors, but you could go through the slide. That shit was open all night. And I ain't gonna lie to you, like, maybe I'd really give y'all the story on what happened when I was in New York City. But I was up there for 6 months. I had to live there for 6 months. I had to get like an address there, and I had to live there so that I could do like my probation and do this class that they, like this violent offender class that they had me doing. Cause I had ratchet. I had got caught with some pistols. So I had to be up there for 6 months before I could go back to Virginia. And I got like used to that shit. I started to get spoiled by like the Chinese restaurants, the 4 wings and rice. I was eating that shit, man. I had gained mad weight. I was heavy. That was it, MSG they put in that shit, man. I had gained mad weight. You know what I'm saying? Like the 24-hour joints, like you could get up at any time and just go get blunts and all that. Whatever you smoking, they got cigarettes, blunts, whatever. That shit 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like in Virginia, we got shit that's 24 hours, but it's not like close like the bodega for most people. You gotta go like, the hood stores close at 9 o'clock, but the 7-Elevens stay open 24 hours. Quick question. Who told the federal that Pooh Shiesty robbed Gucci? Like, how did they find out? I don't know. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think everybody right now is guessing on how they found out. If you ask me, right, either the police officer, the off-duty police officer says something, right? Or Gucci Mane wife found out and she said something. And see, this is the thing that I don't like about, I'm gonna just say this, right? When it's New York niggas that's solid, y'all ain't gonna just let nobody like put dirt on their name until the paperwork say that the dirt's supposed to be there. And it's the same thing with niggas down south. Gucci Mane, I ain't never seen Gucci not be no stand-up solid street nigga, bro. Ain't no dirt on Gucci Mane name. That nigga got bodies and everything. Ain't no dirt on Gucci name. It ain't no dirt as far as snitching, ratting, cooperating, none of that shit on Gucci name. So now nigga like, who told? I'm sure Gucci went home and his wife was like, where the fuck is that $1 million ring at that I bought you? That nigga wedding ring was $1 million plus ring. $1 million, nigga, for that one wedding ring. He ain't have his chain on, he ain't have his goddamn wedding ring on. The nigga curls was all goddamn sweated out. I'm sure his curls was sweated out. Yeah, I'm sure that nigga Gucci. Listen, let me tell you something. Respectfully, let me give y'all some game, right? When you got a wife, my nigga, certain shit you ain't gonna be able to hide if she really your wife. Like being robbed at gunpoint for your wedding ring and your goddamn 1017 chain and a nigga manhandling your ass with an ARP pistol in your goddamn niggas, your curls sweated out. The first thing she probably said, well, what the fuck going on? Gucci Mane, sit your ass down, let me holler at you. Nah, baby, everything good. Gucci, where's your wedding ring at? Don't lie, Gucci, your curls is sweated out, bro. This nigga, I know he was scared than the motherfucker. You got this little young ass wild nigga, you know what I mean, swinging a pistol around and all that. You thinking it's about business. This motherfucker done pulled out a goddamn Draco pistol, put this shit all in your goddamn curls and all that. Made you sign some shit. You ain't supposed to be signing no paperwork. Your old lady, she the finalizer on everything. This nigga got you signing shit. That nigga walked in the house. That nigga old lady said, and then when he told his old lady, yeah, man, the nigga Pooh tripping, bro. What happened? The nigga pulled the gun out on me, made me sign some paperwork. She said, don't worry about that, cause my name ain't on it. So she is in control of 1017 or 1710. Nigga, Keisha Kior is in control of that. Gucci don't got the motherfucking the authority to release none of you niggas. That's how dumb these niggas is. They think Gucci's still in control of 1017. Put his motherfucking ass in prison. Yeah, need to go to prison, nigga. I agree. Yeah, going to jail, nigga. So if you ask me again, maybe something came out. Maybe some video came out. The feds is on them niggas. You think the feds ain't watching? They got this nigga on the monitor. They know he kind of wild and they listening to his music. They watching this nigga. He ain't moving like a nigga who just happy to be out of prison. Yeah. Pooh Shiesty ain't really moving and looking like Zippy. He don't look like Zippy. Zippy look like he happy to be home. Zippy look like one of them niggas who ain't trying to go back. He trying to do everything right. Yeah. Pooh Shiesty don't look like that. Pooh Shiesty look like a nigga who ain't did enough time yet. 5 years wasn't enough, nigga. Yeah, 15 to 20. Yeah, you Zippy. You nigga, some of these niggas need 18 years in prison. Look at Zippy, how demure he is. Look how docile Zippy is, how nice he is when he out there with Maury and Raw. He don't even get loud with them niggas. Zippy be on goddamn Netflix behind that microphone talking real nice, cool, calm, and collected. That's what 18 years do to you. Yeah. That's what 18 years in prison do to a lot of you gangster hooligan niggas. You hooligan niggas get put in prison for 18 years. Assalamu alaikum and salaikum salam, nigga. Yo, how did the police find us? So you think Gucci went and told? Come on, man, stop it. Nah, nigga. Nah, I need it to be like Max B and Gunna. I need to hear the motherfucking audio. It need to be like Young Thug. You know when Young Thug was in that interrogation room, he told the police, look, man, take my number. Just don't tell nobody that you got my number. You know, Max B did the same thing. Max B had, the police had his number just like they had Young Thug number. It ain't no different. I got to hear the goddamn audio then. If Gucci did that, I need to see the paperwork. I need to hear the audio. And then we can go from there. It's multiple ways that the feds could have found out about this without Gucci Mane lifting a goddamn finger. And the fact that niggas like Zip and a lot of you niggas is insinuating something. That's the shit that make me mad, because as soon as niggas do that to a New Yorker, y'all got y'all panties in a bunch. Yo, you ain't seen the paperwork, nigga. You can't say that. You niggas is... Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got no... It ain't nothing saying that Gucci Mane said nothing. And I'm going to tell you something. Keisha Kior is a hell of a businesswoman. She know that Gucci Mane reputation is on the line. I doubt Gucci Mane is the nigga who told anything. I doubt Gucci Mane is going to get on the stand. I doubt it. Now, if Keisha Kior get on the stand, hey, she ain't no goddamn gangster. Yeah, she's a businesswoman. She's a civilian. If the goddamn policeman get on it, well, he's the police. He belong on the stand. Him, the bailiff, all the motherfuckers, they work together. But to see Zip do that and like play around with that was nasty work. And then when we saw the letter that Tax Stone wrote to the judge, telling the judge, Your Honor, Troy Ave and Banger have been going around the Manhattan in New York City, assaulting people and robbing people. To see Tax Stone write a letter or approve of a letter that was confirming criminal activity taking place by Troy Ave and Banger, and to see Zip try to defend that, that's what I mean why I don't respect a lot of you niggas. That's why a lot of people don't have the respect for New York. That shit is washed. This nigga, your lawyer only can do what you ask him to do. Your lawyer works for you. Your lawyer only can do what you confirm them to do. If your lawyer write a letter, that lawyer is going to run that letter past you. Yo, I just wrote a letter. This letter that I'm going to send to the judge, X, Y, and Z, you supposed to look over that. Yo, I don't really like how you worded that. Because how your lawyer know all this shit that you told him about them crimes and how they was going around in different clubs and they was beating people up and how, yeah, you told your lawyer that. He wrote that shit down and he took it to a fucking judge and you still didn't get a bond. But you niggas is trying to accuse Gucci of something. Nah, homie. Nah. And again, nigga, it sound good to these other niggas. You know, a lot of these niggas, they don't know no different. I do. All right, so big salute to the chat, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and all that. We approaching 60,000 subscribers. What is this, 140? We approaching, yeah, let me get like 5 more subscribers, man. 5 more people hit the subscribe button for me. Let me see where we at. 24,000, that's cool. Yeah. 5 more people, man, hit the subscribe button for me. YouTube is changing. I'm gonna kind of just end it with this. Like, YouTube is changing, man, and it's always changing. YouTube, the higher ups and the elites are always looking at the algorithm, and they're always looking at statistics. They're always looking at the numbers, and they're looking at different ways to tweak how you get money on YouTube and how you stimulate the algorithm, right? So I noticed, and a lot of other YouTubers have been speaking on this, how it's not really like them just affecting your numbers, but yo, this video right here would have already been at like 60,000 views. You know what I'm saying? 40,000 views. But it's at like 30 right now, which is cool. Cool with that. At the end of the day, man, content is content. You know what I'm saying? Then watch the Diddy trial and act like no one's snitching. Yeah, man, like this shit nasty, bro. You know what I'm saying? And what I want to say is salute to Zip, man. Salute to all the niggas out here just doing their content, having fun with it. That's all I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just having fun with this shit. You know what I mean? And again, I'm going to speak for Virginia. I'm going to speak for the South as well, but Virginia first. You know what I mean? This is VA, Big 757. It ain't no hate to nowhere. I'm from VA. I love my area. I love my city. I love my environment. You know what I'm saying? And I rock with everybody else that love their city, love their shit, love their environment. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is, man. To all my New York subscribers, man, I rock with NYC. I'm good in Brooklyn. They love me. And yo, in East New York, them niggas can tell you stories about me like I was from East New York. You know what I'm saying? You tell these niggas ain't got that in Virginia. Ain't nobody, y'all ain't got nigga. I'm talking for real. Like to this day. Yeah, I used to think about like I'm gonna bring this nigga on my channel. I'm not even doing all of that. I could bring these niggas on my channel, split the screen, and let them tell you. Like I said, nigga, been to the Tombs. I've been to Rikers Island. I've been to Rikers Island. I went in whatever house they put me in Rikers Island with I had some all white on white DC low top joints. Them niggas was trying to get me to take my shits off. The COs was like, yo, why don't you just put your sneakers in your goddamn situation and let us give you the shower shoes? Cause they gonna try to, nigga, I left out of Rikers Island with like 15 phone numbers. Once they find out you from Virginia, they automatically equate that with guns, nigga. You understand? Oh, you from VA? And then they figure out what you in there for. Now I was in there for pistols. I left out there with like 15 phone numbers of niggas from New York City, Queens, all over, talking about, yo, when I get out, you got my number, yo, hit me. Yo, when I get out, you think you could. I really did that. I really went to Rikers Island for like a week and a half and came home without a scratch on me, nigga. Good to see, rational. Can't find ass. So I got a lot of love for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? And we doing what we do in these YouTube streets. We are approaching 60,000. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe. Look, 5 people need to hit the subscribe button. We gonna get up out of here. Big salute to the chat. Let me see if y'all did that yet. Let me refresh the screen. They demonetize you and play commercials on your videos. Nasty work. Yeah, man. It's crazy what they doing. These YouTube streets is getting dirtier and dirtier. That's why I do like I like how Zip was able to, I like how the homie was able to lock in with Rory and Maul and get to the Netflix shit and kind of get over there. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube is YouTube, which is a beautiful thing. We you know, but it's their platform. They do what they want on this joint. Like Sammy R&B singer. It's funny. I used to live in Portsmouth, VA, with my husband. Salute to P-Town. Yeah, P-Town is dangerous. Salute to Portsmouth. Portsmouth is a dangerous place, but there's a lot of nice areas in P-Town. I was thinking about buying a house in Portsmouth. Plus my G, keep going on speaking it right, real right. So yeah, appreciate that, man. Yeah, we just having fun with this, man, but it's the truth. Again, like I don't like how the homie Zip be putting cut on the content and all that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, nigga, why is you stepping on the content? Give it to these niggas pure. Even if it's against New York City, give it to niggas raw. Like, give it to these motherfuckers raw. Stop stepping on the content, man. That nigga be stepping all on the content. Salute to New Jersey, man. Yeah, salute to Newark, New Jersey, man. Cherry Hill, New Jersey. I love Cherry Hill. I was thinking about getting some property out there. South Jersey, that's right next to Philly. Salute to Cherry Hill. I love Cherry Hill. Yeah, it's dangerous. I'm back in town now. Yeah, man, it get vicious out there in P-Town. Yeah, salute to P-Town. I'll be back in VA in a month or so. Got some business to handle out there. Big salute to VA. All right. So listen, man, you already know what time it is, man. It is your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now listen. You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest? I suggest you tap in. Gang.